One thing about the KCB Kenya National Rally Championship is that it is not easy. This will be endorsed by every crew challenging the 2011 series, having already had every possible condition thrown their way. For the sixth round of the season, competitors headed to Kisumu, situated on the edge of Lake Victoria, and once again, it was not looking good. It was the KCB Advantage Banking Rally, and apart from this premier service offered by the bank, the rally held another advantage. It had been voted the best rally of the season in 2010 and promised to deliver the same again. Kisumu is an important industrial and commercial hub, especially for sugar. And it was through the vast open cane fields on the fringes of the town that the rally stages were located.
You know, we don't have much sugar in Kenya these days, so we're trying to create the awareness of that by taking the rally back to the sugar zone. But if it's going to rain and if there's a lot of mud, then, well, it can be anybody's rally. You never know.
Lake Victoria itself is always a big attraction, but for the crews, there was no time to appreciate it, apart from adding a scenic backdrop whilst final adjustments were made to their cars. Kisumu is steeped in Kenya's rallying history, especially in the early days of the safari, when it was a welcome rest halt for those who managed to make it. The hosts in those days are still the same today, and the Kisumu Simba Club once again opened their clubhouse for the pre-event check. Most of the cars had been transported the 400 kilometers from Nairobi, including the Evo 9 of the championship leader Ian Duncan. He would have to fend off Alistair Kavanagh, but his biggest threat for the title was Carl Tundo, who had every intention of defending his Kisumu win of last year.
But there's no in-house sort of...
There's certainly no team orders as to who wins or comes second.
Yeah, who's going to win?
I think it'll be me, but...
Others with a chance of winning included Azar Anwar in an Evo 8, Peter Horsey in the hybrid pickup, and Baldev Chaga, who has yet to make his mark in the N14. As the cars continued to be scrutineered, the crews returned from recce, and they now knew what to expect.
You said you didn't like driving in mud.
I don't like it. I still don't like it.
Have you looked behind you? That's where the route is.
I just don't like it. I don't like it.
With the formalities complete, the 38 cars entered, gathered in the overnight Parc Fermé as the skies over the stages in the distance behind became darker and darker. In the other direction, the sunset looking over the lake was stunning, but it was only a teaser, as later into the night, a storm gathered directly overhead. At dawn the following morning, the cars arrived in convoy, lining up to take their turn for the official start from outside the KCB Bank in the town centre.
I'm pleased to welcome you all to KCB Kisumu branch for the flagging of this KCB Advantage Banking Rally.
Up first were Azar Anwar and Julius Gige, who had been drawn to lead the field, which they hoped would be to their advantage. Among the many VIPs present was the recently elected Kenya Motorsports Federation Chairman Dave Masharia, standing alongside the District Commissioner.
2, 1!
The competitive distance was 157 kilometers, split into 7 sections. The opening 2 stages were only run once, stages 3 and 4 twice, and the final stage partially ran along stage 3 before branching off. Stage 1 was the shortest at 17 kilometers compared to stage 3, the longest, at 27 kilometers, including a steep hill climb. Much to the relief of everyone, the overnight rainstorm had missed the route, and whilst there were a few slippery patches, the route was predominantly dry.
Easy right into double cushions.
Azar Anwar and Julius Gigo were pushing the Evo 8 hard, but it lacked the top-end speed of the others, and were only 6th fastest through stage 1. The more technical stages 3 and 4 gave them a chance to gain what they'd lost, and had climbed 2 places to 4th, where they lost all drive and were forced into retirement.
It's not driving any gear, transfer box or something. this was our kind of rally. And we didn't even hit it anywhere. It's just going nicely, nicely, nicely. You can see the car, no damage anywhere. Yeah? It's just something let go in the gearbox or in the transfer box. And now the engine runs, but the car doesn't move.
Grasping the early lead were Carl Tundo and Tim Jessup, who were fully committed, picking their lines with precision. They were fastest through stage 2, and with all the top cars equally matched, the pace was relentless. They were still in the lead when they hit a rock which broke a rear arm and had to withdraw from the race.
That must be a big rock.
No, it wasn't. It was a tiny little rock. It just hit exactly the right place to where the cross member joins the arm, and it just snapped it off. They're so weak, these cars.
Ian Duncan and Amo Slutch took over the lead, but knew the pressure was on and focused on staying clean on a rally that was full of hidden obstacles. They were fastest through stage 1, and with years behind the wheel, knew exactly what lines to take to achieve the best time.
No, I mean, we were going really quick, and then poor Flash broke down. So once he's gone, then it's like, so we need to consolidate some points.
Yeah, you got it in the bag now.
Well, no, we don't have anything in any bags. It's like.